What a pretty good day to be bad, if I do say so myself. Oh, who's that over there? Oh, it's Little Miss Curious, my first victim of the day. Let's get started.
I wonder, why do we always use this background in pretty much every episode of this series?
Miss Curious.
Miss Bad, I have a question for you.
No time for questions. I want to cause some bad stuff to you. Like putting frogs in your throat or getting you stuck in glue.
But this question's very important.
Fine, whatever. Just ask.
What is your purpose in life?
My purpose in life? What is that? What are you referring to? Like, you know, I like doing bad things. It's what I like to do.
Well, do you ever think that you're ripping off somebody else?
Ripping off somebody else? Well, you can't really, like, you know, have, one bad person in the world, you know? You know?
But I'm just wondering, you know, are you ripping off, like, people like Miss Naughty and Miss Trouble? Because, I mean, for one thing, you're purple, like Miss Naughty, and your body shape, including your hair, looks like Miss Trouble. So, are you trying to be a ripoff? If so, I wasn't just being like your original person.
Original? What are you talking about? I've always been bad. I'm not trying to shut up, okay?
Oh, why does Mr. Small now live in a tissue box?
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Misterland news. I'm Mr. Clever.
And I'm Limit Star.
And in great news, crime rates in Misterland have gone down by 25%.
And apparently the other 75% is still coming from individuals like Mr. Mischief, Miss Naughty, and Miss Trouble.
Makes me wonder who the other 25% belong to.
I don't really know anybody in Misterland who would cause trouble besides those three.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, that's great news for once. Crime's not going to be happening as frequently in Misterland as it was before.
Yeah, that's definitely true, Mr. Worry. And while I am happy about that, I do question, just like, you know, the people in the news, like, who the other 25% of the original crime rates belong to.
Well, you know, Miss Star and Mr. Clever said that they don't know anybody else in Misterland who's mischievous besides, well, Mr. Mischief, Miss Naughty, and Miss Trouble.
That may be true. However, I might have to look at the Misterland records just to figure out and see if everybody's right. Be right back, Mr. Worry.
What is my purpose in life? Why am I here?
What was that? Mr. Happy, was that you? Who are... Miss Trouble, what are you doing in our house?
I'm not Miss Trouble. I'm Miss Bad.
Miss Bad?
Huh? Alright, Mr. Worry, I'm back. Oh, hey. I don't think you've ever met before.
Mr. Happy, you should know who I am. I'm Little Miss Bad.
That's exactly what I was going to point out to Mr. Worry. Apparently there is somebody in Misterland named Little Miss Bad, and I believe that might be you.
Of course that's me. Why does everybody keep forgetting I exist?
Well, didn't everybody forget that Mr. Bounce existed one day?
Yeah, I definitely remember that and all that confusion.
But that's different. Mr. Bounce is literally just Mr. Happy with a pink hat.
Thanks, I guess?
But for me, it's different. Little Miss Curious accused me for ripping off Miss Naughty and Miss Trouble for stupid reasons. Like, it's not my fault that I'm the way I am. I love being bad. Bad's my last name. My family has had that for, well, as long as everybody else's families had their names. What is going on anymore?
Think I might know what be going on here.
What be going on here? Was that proper English?
Sorry, I meant to say, I think I know what's going on here. Little Miss Bad is experiencing existential crisis.
Excellent what?
Existential crisis, Mr. Worry. It's basically the feeling that, like, you know, wondering, like, why you exist and, you know, wondering if you have any purpose in life, basically.
Oh, so kind of like depression?
Not really, but sort of close.
So, what does that What are you referring to, Mr. Happy?
Well, Miss Bad, I think it's time that you have a therapy session.
Therapy session?
Yeah, Mr. Worry, don't you remember I was a therapist one time?
Oh yeah, whatever happened to it?
Unfortunately, I went out of business because my therapy sessions were free, so, yeah.
Oh,
But thankfully, I'm still legally required to, do therapy every now and then. So, Miss Bad, time to figure out what's causing your troubles.
Okay, if you say so.
I honestly wouldn't think we'd be helping Miss Bad out of all people.
Neither did I, Mr. Worry, but hey, even the most selfish and mean people in Misterland even deserve some help sometimes.
Can you, shut up and get on with the session?
Sorry, Miss Bad. So, how did this all happen? What made you start having this existential crisis, as I call it?
Well, I already told you earlier, Miss Curious, asked me what my purpose in life was, and I said, well, I like being bad, and she said, don't you think you're ripping off Miss Naughty and Miss Trouble, because I have the same skin color as Miss Naughty, and, look at me, I literally just look like Miss Trouble, but just colored purple.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that kind of explains why I got you confused for Miss Trouble for a second there.
Yeah, so, I just wonder, why I'm even here, why do I exist, I'm literally the same as, several other, characters, what's so special about me?
I see. Well, Miss Bad, I think I have a very simple answer for you.
What?
It's okay to, not be, different from, some people.
What?
Yeah. Not everybody has to be completely original. I mean, there's only, so few emotions and personality traits that people can have, There's obviously going to be multiple angry people, there can be multiple happy people, there can be multiple scared people, Mr. Worry, he's not the only person in Misterland who's usually scared of things.
Yeah, Mr. Jelly kind of has the same feelings I do.
Exactly. So, and look at me for an example. I'm very happy. And you know who else is happy? Mr. Cheerful. Little Miss Sunshine. It's not very, rare for, characters in Misterland to, have the same personality as another.
So you're saying it's okay for me to, act the same as somebody else?
Well, not act completely the same, of course, but, in terms of simple personality traits, yes, you can be troublesome. I mean, you are Miss Bad after all.
Really? Wow. I should have thought about this earlier. I wasn't aware of that. I thought everybody had to be original.
Let's be honest, Miss Bad, it is kind of difficult to be completely original nowadays.
Yeah, tell that to Hollywood.
What? Anyways, so, yeah. So, glad to know that I could go back to being bad once again, but that still doesn't explain the fact that, I literally look like a purple Miss Trouble.
Yeah. Well, I remember you had black hair at one point, right?
Yeah, and then one morning I woke up and it, turned red.
It turned red, huh? Does your family have red hair?
No, pretty much everybody in my family has black hair.
Strange. And also, you were a bit thinner, right?
Yeah, I was a little bit more circular, and I don't know what happened, but I became a lot wider.
Miss Bad? I think somebody might have pulled a prank on you to purposely make you look like Miss Trouble.
Really? Somebody out batted Miss Bad? Oh, they're so gonna get it.
So I'm assuming this therapy session is over?
I mean, she's already gone, so, yeah.
I'm just reminiscing over the time that I went into Miss Bad's house and I fattened her up and I dyed her hair red just to make her look like Miss Trouble. And now people get them confused sometimes. I pull such the greatest pranks, don't I? You sure do, Miss Naughty. I overheard what you did to me. Miss Bad, you see, the thing was, it was a joke, I wanted to make people, think you were a rip-off of somebody, Oh, you didn't do more than just that. You ruined my entire life! And now you're gonna pay for it with my badness. Your badness, oh shit!